everyone, welcome to Dance Geek. Today is a shorter video, but a very serious video. We are going to talk about white privilege in the dance world. This is something that has come up quite a few times in my life recently, even though I am very white, as in my skin. This still affects me because it affects my industry. And I love this industry, and it breaks my heart to see this as an issue. It came up quite acutely when Kiara from Kiara Rose Designs and I were filming our Weissman's costume review. So what I'm gonna do is show you some footage from that. Now that review is going to be, originally I was going to do it as one video. We got so much content that I've decided to do it as probably 3 videos separated out. But I wanted to get this part out on its own, as its own video, because this is not me having a go specifically at Weissman's. This is me having a go at all the costume companies, all the dancewear companies, our whole industry. So here's that section, and then we'll have a chat after. So another trend that I found with this line that I find ethically problematic, because of the geometric cutouts and this desire to keep things one piece, which I'm a big fan of, they're using a lot of nude or flesh-toned fabrics. My concern with that, and I know you share this concern as well as a dressmaker, is who's nude? Whose nude are we talking about?
Which flesh tone?
Which flesh tone are we talking? This is a really, really problematic area. I firmly believe that costume companies should do. I know Kiara has suppliers of the flesh tones that you get different flesh tones. You can get the darker flesh, and if you don't, Kiara's amazing at dyeing fabrics. Gets into it. You can make it the color. Now, when you're doing that, that's not too hard to do because you dye the fabric and then make the garment. But when you're dealing with some of these really intricate geometric cutouts, so if we take this one here, sleeveless abstract leotard, that you can't dye that without ruining the lycra.
No, you can't.
And
you can do that kind of thing with strap, so your typical classical ballet tutu, if you've got that elastic nude straps there.
It's like if you've got a strap showing.
We used to spend 5 minutes before going on stage just colouring it in with our foundation. Every dancer in the group used to do that.
Whether, we're not just talking about African American girls or...
No, because most of the time that nude is probably only going to match one person in the troupe. And
do you know what? Then, it matches my natural skin colour, because I'm very pale, but I tan. I go and get a spray tan. I don't tan in the sun because, skin cancer. They're calling this nude, by the way, they're calling it new nude. They're not really giving any, that I can see, they're not giving any idea of why it's new nude. But it does look a little bit warmer in tone, which is nice.
It does. It's got a pink undertone. But still, you can't sit there and throw that whole costume into the bath with tea or coffee.
No,
Even
you
if
can't.
you sat there with, a paintbrush or a sponge.
Yeah, you can't.
It would ruin the costume.
Yeah. And I just have a real issue with that because I think it's happening in the beauty industry a lot as well with foundations, where is it going to take... someone like Rihanna. Rihanna released Fenty Beauty, and the amount of diversity in the foundation shades was amazing. It was revolutionary. It was so good. Women of colour weren't an afterthought in that range.
No.
They were thought of as equal consumers, equally important consumers as Caucasian women. It is not hard for me to find a foundation. Okay, I can find foundation easy, and I can quite easily wear these nudes or flesh or new nude, whatever it is. It doesn't bother me personally, but it bothers me ethically that girls of colour are this is constantly pointed out to them as a point of difference because they're not the same nude or flesh as what the costume companies are saying. It's the same with the foundations in the beauty industry. I can't remember exactly. I should have done the research for this, but I think it was Gain or Minden, and they now have point shoes that aren't just the pink satin. You can order them in different colours, and it's not an added charge. You're not paying for your ethnicity, which is as it should be. And that's great, but I think the costume companies need to get on board. They have colour selections, so why can't we have a nude colour selection? Yeah, and tights are now much more available in a variety of tan different colours. That's great. I think they could still have a little bit more diversity there, but this is a problem.
It's 2018.
Exactly. Yeah, 2018 people. Come on. There you go. This doesn't affect me as an individual because I can go to any dance shop, I can go to any costume company, I can go to any fabric store that sells dance fabrics, and I can get a nude colour to match my skin. Easy. Just like I can walk into anywhere that sells foundation and find a foundation that will work for my skin. So this doesn't affect me personally. But this is still an issue. Just because it doesn't affect you personally doesn't mean it's not something that you can get behind, okay? Look at animal rights. We're not animals. One step away from it, but we're not animals, but we still have to support them and their rights. Men need to get behind women's issues. Run the gamut, okay? This is something that affects our whole industry, and it is time we did something about it. Okay, so now I'm talking to costume companies, dancewear companies. Okay, I'm talking directly to you. Be more inclusive. Our industry is so white. So white. And it's white because we make it that way. We allow it to be that way. It is disgusting that in a country as diverse as America, that Misty Copeland is the first African-American woman to be a principal in the ABT. That's disgusting. Have we even had a woman of colour or a man of colour even as a principal artist in the Australian Ballet? Please, please, please correct me in the comments and tell me, no, we actually did, Claire. We did. I don't think we did, though. I don't think we have. We need more diversity, okay? We often think in Australia that it's not really something we need to cater to because, for whatever reason, that is ridiculous. Our nation's first people are of colour. We pull out the multiculturalism card whenever it suits us. Okay, but with multiculturalism comes difference in appearance. We aren't all the same, and that's what makes the world so amazing, is we aren't all the same. But we don't look the same either. Okay, so if you sell a costume or tights or dance shoes and assume that you just cater to white people, then only white people are going to participate. Okay? Because if you don't feel welcome, you're not going to do it. So let's talk from a business point of view. There is a huge, huge market out there of people, of kids who have skin tones that are not this, okay? In Australia, we have a huge European community, and I'm talking like the beautiful olive skin tones, the darker skin tones. We have Muslim Arabic communities. We have our Aboriginal communities. We have now a lot of refugees coming from a lot of the African countries. I know where I live, we have a lot of beautiful Sudanese refugees coming here. Now, if they see a dance shop and everything in that window is whitewashed, they're not going to go, oh, I might sign my kid up for dancing. They're going to go, whoo, the dance world doesn't want my children. Okay? So if we cater to these people, those people will come to our industry. They'll enjoy the wonderful things that the dance industry has to offer. But you know what else they're going to do? They're going to spend money. Okay? So this isn't a bleeding heart, hippie advocate thing. Okay? It is. It's a human rights issue. But Look at it from a money point of view. We want more people participating in dance because then the studios get more money, they're more profitable, they can do more, and more people enjoy dance. But people aren't going to enjoy dance if every time they have to go and get their kid a costume, they have to figure out a way to dye the straps or dye the fabric in it, okay? They're not going to enjoy it. All right, so to finish off this video, when making YouTube videos, we're always told, give your viewers a call to action. And normally that's like, hey guys, do this, subscribe to my channel, like this video, share this video, whatever. I don't normally do that because I'm just about getting the information out there. But I'm going to give you a call to action now. All right? Share this video, because by sharing this video, you're sharing this message. Let's tell the costume companies enough's enough. Be more diverse. Be more inclusive. Let's welcome every ethnicity to our dance world. Let's welcome them there. Okay? So let's like this video for me. Show them that this is actually an issue that the whole industry is concerned about. Okay? That the whole industry is getting behind. All right? Send it to the costume companies you deal with. Send it to anyone and everyone, okay? Let's get this issue out there. Start talking about this issue when you're ordering costumes online. Ask about it. Even if you don't have this issue at your studio, ask about it, okay? Ask the dancewear companies, are you going to be supplying your tan shoes or your flesh-colored shoes and tights, your point shoes? Are you going to be having a wider, more diverse, more inclusive color range? Ask them, okay? Because they're not going to do it unless we tell them to, okay? So that's your call to action. Let's be advocates for these people, but let's also be advocates for our industry. Our dance is not about white privilege. Dance is about expression for everyone. So let's involve everyone.